they are just they give you back to back, and I hope say you don't ready for me because I don't ready for you. This a wonderful evening. Yes. Yeah, now Sir Kennedy na dey behind the MIC. I know say now that place where we say once you give our food, boy, you go sell more food confess. I mean football confess too because more football na one of the things where they give everybody joy, and I hope say you too it will give you joy also. Yes, I know they here alone. I dey here with the football crew. I dey here with Okonofe the Catalyst and Nathan, and all of us do this one together. Good evening, Catalyst. How you dey be now?
Yeah, they're fine, Kennedy.
The prophet himself.
Good evening. I don't know when you give me that one name. Good evening to you, Kennedy. Good evening, Naxa. Good evening, our country. Well, now this beautiful evening. I believe so now they're right and everything is actually going smoothly from your own end. Make I just use this medium also to say happy new month. Welcome to the month of July. Play. You know, we don't enter the second half of the year, and I'm like play, and so we go carry body like this. We go end this year, and you know it's actually an exciting one to witness this year, an amazing one at that. So. Welcome to the month of July, and you know we like this as sports lovers, we dey happy because we know for sure that it's just a month away to when we will go back to our club football.
I go lie for you.
You know what I thought about. You know it's supposed on the chair yourself up. You know if you know they enjoy the current World Cup where they go on their bed, I tell you that
once
this World Cup now they prepare way for the league will go start because we don't they see so many things where just they happen for the World Cup. We don't they see one player now perform for World Cup now before you don't sign them. Just like Suzuki now we say they like say the guy the guy performed very well. That's him perform very very well. Even say they can't come out from the Brazil come out them. That's talking about Japan, but the guy do well and based on his performance now sharp. Leeds United don't agree deal say they won't sign him and like this like Aston Villa they compete with Leeds United. If even say before Aston Villa go hijack him. So we don't they see things where don't they solve for the World Cup and lots of amazing surprises where we say me and you say we know especially it will happen, but this is actually the beautiful game of football and this is why all these things have to happen because if it does not happen this way then it's not football. Currently watching England trying to find a goal against DL Congo, it's like it is surprising seeing the likes of Germany going home, seeing the likes of Brazil struggling to win a game. So I don't know, like I've been talking yesterday, this World Cup, if you notice right from when we started the round of 32, it's been a very tight one. It's been a very difficult one because most of those teams where we say they rate it, they see them say okay this team is supposed to win this one easily, you see say them they struggle to win. I feel okay if we are to look so far this round of 32, the games we don't play so far, the team we don't win game very easily now France against Sweden. They won easily and they no struggle to win. They won easily, and apart from winning easily, Kylian Mbappe also created a record for himself with they'll be the only player in the history of World Cup to have the to score the highest goals in the knockout stages. So that's the record he has created for himself, and that's also a record for, a big one there for France. And no wonder some people don't really thought I see France in the final. But I need to remind you guys, this is World Cup. Now so Germany first leg they go win Karuku 7-1. Everybody come to talk fear Germany. But where is Germany today? Nowhere. And still this, I think, which other team that we don't come out? Still this.
Sweden will beat Tunisia 5-0.
No, 5-0. Tunisia, I go use shine now.
So it's actually amazing. And what am I trying to say in essence? This is World Cup, and we are seeing a lot of surprises, a lot of shocks, and it has to be this way for it to be interesting football. So I'm glad that it's going this way. So guys, welcome to Sports Corner, your Unical Radio 103.5. Make we just do this one together the way we always run now.
Yes, so welcome to Sports Corner Unical Radio 103.5, and also we have Nata in the building. Nata, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Sir Kennedy. Good evening to you. Good evening, Catalyst. Good evening to all our listeners who they listen to us. Yes. Now Sport Corner way they locked in. So we get many story where they sup for inside the world of sport, even for the inside the world of transfer too. Many things they sup for there.
Yeah, so
You go anywhere, you go basketball. You don't hear LeBron James don't announce saying they leave Lakers. They go almost every sporting angle.
Yes,
Many things they sup. Hot gist day for our table this evening. Where we go yarn you. Yes, yesterday evening we been see us for the World Cup. We be like the biggest where they go on for the entire world right now.
Yeah.
Been see as France will be European giants been knock out Sweden 3-0 with them in win for there. Also we been see as earlier on we been see as Norway been send Ivory Coast go home as they come win Ivory Coast for there 2-1. Then another team where they really surprised me for this World Cup where they do wonders. They know they tire for wonders. And they call them the wonders of Mexico. Yes, they really perform wonders for this World Cup, and part of the wonders we them been continued yesterday night. I be for this side now morning because they been win Ecuador. Yes, they knocked out Ecuador by winning 2-0, and nobody's talking about this Mexican team. I been because they never really jam. Because I after their match I looked at the stats.
Yes,
and it dawned on me that since this World Cup been started, Mexico never conceded even one goal. They've been performing like then they play football. You say you no go just watch. They not just they play it to win you. They play and to entertain fans when they watch them. You get so the World Cup is taking more shape now. It they like say when you put maybe beans now for sieve, they shake them, you get as you go shake and go.
yes.
You get as the beans go come settle somehow, and the things we no suppose they dust they go down, and go come give you one kind beautiful shining face like that on top. But I believe say now one of the things where they go on for this World Cup, as they shake, they brew, they sub their teams, they fall down. If you no get capacity reach, you go fall off. Teams we go feel hold on, they go hold on. I did happy say I don't want to come your way again this beautiful evening. 3 of us there gathered, they make we do this one together.
Yes, so gather they make we do this one together. Yes, so before we move into the World Cup series like this, we could just give you the small update where they happen for our homeland like this. Yes. For our homeland like this, yes, the Nigerian Premier Football League has don't already bring out the fixtures will go to happen for the MPFL like this from 22nd to 29th for the kickoff of the 2026-2027 season following a joint stakeholders meeting involving the National Sports Commission, the Nigerian Football Federation, the MPFL, and club owners in Abuja. According to the approved football calendar, the season will run until May 28, 2027, with the timeline also incorporating fixtures for the President Federation Cup, as organizers seek to maintain a structured domestic football schedule. Yes, the 2026-2027 season will also usher in a new era financially after the National Sports Commission chairman Shehu Diko announced that the league champions will receive 1 billion naira in prize money, the biggest winner for us in history of Nigerian football. And the enhanced prize money is a part of the broader reforms aimed at improving the commercial value and the competitiveness of the MPFL while attracting greater investment into the domestic game. And the new campaign will feature 4 promoted clubs from the Nigerian National League following the conclusion of the 2025-2026 second tier season. Sporting Lagos, Inter Lagos, Ranchers Bees, and Doma United secure promotion to the top flight, replacing the 4 relegated clubs from just the concluded MPFL season. Yes, the promoted side will join defending champions Enugu Rangers, who won their Night League title after finishing top of the table at the end of the season campaign. And then still on the homeland story like this, the Nigerian sprinter Goddison Ohebureme has been sentenced to 27 months in United States federal prison by U.S. Judge Shirley D. Dick after pleading guilty for possessing a firearm while on a F1 student visa. Yes. The United States Attorney Office for the Middle District of the Louisiana disclosed this in a statement published on its website on Tuesday, noting that Oboherome, who was admitted to the United States under a non-immigrant F1 student visa, is also subject to removal or deportation from United States upon completion of his sentence. A Nigerian national residing at Bolton Road was convicted for possession of a firearm by an alien admitted under non-immigrant visa. He is also subject to removal or deportation from the United States upon completion of his sentence. Yes, the statement partly read based on the complaint that preceded the indictment on the night of February 7, 2025. Oboherome was in his apartment when an ex-girlfriend who is also the mother of his infant child arrived at the apartment with the baby. Oboherome, who has been in the apartment with another young lady, went outside. An argument ensued between him and the mother of his child. During the argument, while the baby was present, Oboherome discharged the firearm. The statement added that the statement continued revealing Oboherome went back into his apartment, after which the ex-girlfriend opened the apartment, observed him and other young woman in the living room, and began arguing with him. This story he get as he be, and like this, Baba don't go spend another 27 months in the prison. And yes, still on the homeland story like this, the Super Falcons head coach Justin Madogo says defending Nigeria Women's Africa Champion of African Cup of Nations title and securing qualification for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup will be the team's two major objectives at the next tournament scheduled to hold from July 25th to August 16th in Morocco. Nigeria reclaimed the WAFCON crown at the 2024 tournament held in Morocco last year, extending their record as Africa's most successful women's national team with 10 titles. And in the memorable final, the Super Eagles came from 2 goals down to defeat the host Morocco 3-2, and Morocco has set his sight on leading the team to another triumph when they return to the North African country. The WAFCON women will also serve as the next WAFCON will also serve as qualification for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. So our priority will be first to ensure that we make it to the World Cup. The second leg will be to defend the trophy and bring it back to Nigeria once again. And still in the world of basketball like this, NBA superstar LeBron James is leaving the Los Angeles Lakers and will continue his career with another team. Yes, the 41-year-old has spent the last 8 seasons with the Lakers and helped the franchise with the 2020 NBA title. He has played alongside his son, Bonnie, 21 years old, since 2024. Yes, so the media report suggests the league all-time leading scorer is a target for the Golden State Warriors. LeBron James is one of the greatest athletes in history. This was a statement released by the Lakers, and he said, "We will always be grateful for his 8 years with the Lakers, including the title he has led us to win. And yes, we wish all the best to LeBron James as he find another part for in career like this." Yes, now this was Unical Radio 103.5, and this video watch the match here, the match between DR Congo and England. Yes, it's 55 minutes into the game, and in the second half with this, and DR Congo is already winning 1-0 into the match. And lately England has been trying to find the back of the net, but it looks like DR Congo is already building the wall of Jericho against them. So, Catalyst, how you see this game between England and DR Congo for this second half like this?
Yeah, as usual, we see one team, trying to look for let me not say consolation goal, trying to come back, trying to come back from the game. Yeah, while we see another team so serious, ready to make sure that they can defend their life and make sure that they do not allow any goal into their net. And it's really interesting to watch PC that, DR Congo,
yes,
an African nation, a country, with a lesser market value of players, are already leading against England with one of the star-studded team.
Yes,
lots of elite players.
We have like 3 players that will worth 100 million euros.
It's really surprising. This is why at the end of the day, we say football is not about names. It's not about
playing for paper.
No be by how much you cost. At the end of the day, is what you play on the pitch pitch.
Exactly.
And what you play on the pitch actually determine where you go and how far you go as a team.
Yes.
And also determine also your individual statistics.
Oh, no,
You
true.
look at the game here, and I must say England are trying, but then it's very hard when you play a defensive-minded team and you allow that team to score you an
Yes,
early goal,
so
because they will make
for
sure
7 minutes now they score.
they will make sure they defend their life out. So imagine that these guys, they scored 7 minutes, and the first half lasted for 47 minutes. So that's to say
Yes.
40 minutes of gameplay, England were not able to equalize.
Oh.
And we are already in the 57 minutes of gameplay. So we can say that we have just 40 minutes, that's plus extra time,
Yes.
plus additional time if added. Now we have just 40 minutes in this game, before you can call it a wrap. And England have 40 minutes to either draw the game, lose the game,
or
win the game. And now, if we are to go by, we are to judge by, the way the game is now, I tell you that the game might likely, end in a draw, which might lead to extra time. And,
Okay.
extra time, it might be decided in extra time, or maybe it might even extend to penalty.
Oh.
But if DL Congo still keep on defending the way they are defending,
Yes.
and not like these guys are just defending, they defend and they still come out to play. So that's to tell you that, they are not just settled, like they are also looking for goals.
Back, yeah.
They are also looking for goals. That's to say, if they have the opportunity to score, they will still score you. So they are not just defending. In terms of defending, they are defending them. They are also coming out to attack. So that's to show you that these guys, they really came with one mind, to win this very game. That they even got that early goal is already a plus to them. So England really have a lot of work to do, and I think this is a time, and this is a kind of game where the coach have to look and have to ask himself a question like, what is missing, what is going wrong, and what is not going wrong, and what can I do to change this game?
Exactly.
Because I use the game of Brazil versus Japan as an example. If you watch that game, not like Brazil were not playing well. They were playing well. They were dominating. They were dominating the game. They were, if you watch the game, in terms of the Japan versus Brazil, they really used the midfield, to work to do most of their work when they had the likes of Paqueta. They really worked through the midfield. But you realize that it was not just giving the midfield, of course, was helping them to dominate the game, but it was not giving them goals. It was not, giving them the lead in this game. Meanwhile, you are already behind. Yes. So, Ancelotti had to do some, some tweak, some changes. Now, when he did the changes, it now changed the game from the initial formation that he was using to 4-2-4. He now changed it to 4-2-4. And when he now changed it to 4-2-4, he now really saw that now it was not just about the midfield. It was about the attack. So the attack now, the intensity in the attack actually, it became so high. Especially with the likes of this guy, Hendrick and also Martinelli. It became so intense. So that is actually, I think, every coach it should be, in as much as I know all the coach cannot be the same.
Yes.
All the coach cannot be the same. But I feel that as a coach, when things get difficult, you have to look at and ask questions. What is going wrong? What is not going wrong? What can I change? Trust me, this game that you see that seems that England are struggling to get goals, don't be surprised. There's just one substitution that they might do,
will change
and it will just change the game. And I think they're about to do a substitution where Godon is going in for Rashford.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
This time Godon now, their first game, he played for 70 minutes without
creating any chance.
Without any chances. And this is the same person. And the Rashford came in second half in less than a minute. He was able to create chances. And now this is the same Godon that is coming in for.
Rashford hasn't been able to do very much. At
the end of the day, some games, people you don't expect to make instant
like
results. They come out.
Japan.
No, I can't look down Martinelli. Martinelli is one player that can give you goals when you don't expect it. So for Godon, I'm not saying he's not a good sub. He's a good sub. But at the end of the day, I'm not the coach. So maybe just like I was saying now, maybe the coach have asked himself a question: what is that thing that I can do? What is that substitution that I can do? And to change the game, and he brought in Godon. So let's see how the game is. But trust me, even at the end of the day, if this game actually end in a draw, which right now, if you ask me what I want in this game, I'll tell you that I want this game to end this way. Let me be very sincere. I want this game to end this way. See, I don't know how it will like a bet. I think I will be so much excited to see. I don't know if it's possible, but it will not be bad to see at least 4 African or 4 or 3 African country in the semi-finals. In the semi-final. So that means if you have 4 or 3, or let me not say, let me say quarterfinals. So if I have 4 or 3 African countries in the quarterfinals, then that means there is hope that you are going to have at least one in the final. Yes, there is hope that you are going to have one in the final.
For England, seeing the transition where Tuchel don't make for there, are they impressed seeing them bring on Bukayo Saka? Because all along I was just wondering, even when I saw the exercise, seeing Madueke there, I was like, Shey Madueke go fit do this thing with day for today, because this DR Congo team is not just
it's not just DR Congo.
It's not just the normal DR Congo. They are coming with a
people who Portugal draw
with a certain mindset that definitely they can pocket these guys. And you know,
of course,
if you're actually thinking of goals,
yes,
Madueke is really not that player that you can actually bank on.
Yeah,
to be honest.
maybe that's true.
Maybe you can bank on him with pace, maybe other things. But when you're thinking of goals, maybe Madueke doesn't. For me, Madueke doesn't really come to mind.
Okay.
So seeing Bukayo Saka come on is a very good one. Then Gordon today, Rashford no really wearing cap.
Turn up today.
He no really turn up today, but
You
I
might
believe
see
with Gordon coming on now, he has more
Yes.
pace, and he has all it takes to actually take on this DR Congo's defense.
Yeah.
62 minutes on the clock. They are adding to 63 minutes already. DR Congo, they do things. Let's see what England will actually bring up at the end of the day, because as it be now like this will be, if this match will end this way, it will go down as
it will go down in history.
It will go down like
In
that's
history,
one of the most shocking results England have ever recorded in the World Cup.
One thing I like about this DR Congo team, even when they played against Portugal, is the fact that these guys, they have good stamina. They are they are
Energy,
strong.
yeah.
They have this energy, and they have a very strong stamina. They have a good stamina.
Yes.
So these are guys that if they are tackling you, if you know strong, you go fall.
Now you go fall.
If you know strong, you go fall. So as in they tackle you now, then they tackle you with all their strength. And I look at the England squad and the England players. It can't like say they know they chop, because small tackle now they don't fall. The only thing I think they have in this game is just that they have players with pace.
Yeah.
They have players with experience. They have players that they are good in their field. But at the end of the day, gather all the experience, gather the pace, gather everything. It gets some games where we say, go still make results. But I'm not saying that it's going to be in this very game. Already, as it stands now, it seems that this game might actually not be in the favor of England. But I'm not hoping that it's going to be that very way. I'm not hoping that it's going to be that way. Yeah, and I just talked about Bukayo Saka coming in the game. Yes, a very nice one. Sometimes we get to ask ourselves or question ourselves on some choice or decision of coaches.
Yes.
Yeah. I think most of this decision is because you've actually looked down, or you've assessed and you've already undermined your opponents even before the game.
Yeah.
This was the same thing this guy did. This guy against the coach of Ivory Coast.
Against yesterday. We even talk about that. Amad Diallo.
Which team did they play with again?
Norway.
Against Norway. Not starting Amad Diallo when you're playing Norway.
And they cost him the game.
I would not even want to call that. I would not want to call that you're undermining Norway. I would not even call that in the first place.
I know ever one believe say him be the underrated.
No, that's what I'm saying. I know even if person say undermine Norway, I no afraid believe that.
Even Ronald Koeman did something against Morocco. He played 2 midfielders, and Frankie De Jong came out to say that they really could not control the midfield against Morocco, because the coach decided to go with just 2 midfielders, and they didn't know why for that. They didn't know why he actually adopted that technique, that style, but they had to play along, and you could see that it backfired, because it gave Morocco space to dominate the game.
Actually, that's true.
Control the midfield and attack with more strength. So sometimes these coaches, they miscalculate. That's just the thing. Sometimes it comes as a result of anxiety. Sometimes it comes as a result of
anxiety. That's true.
Of underrating their opponent. But how can he or the Ivory Coast man? How on earth you go they underrate a team like Norway?
No way, man. And actually, that yesterday game, I was so. Let's not even talk about yesterday game. Let's just start talking about yesterday's game. Honestly speaking, the Ivory Coast Norway match, when Ivory Coast started, when Norway scored that goal, I was like, what's going on? Before you know it, the equalizer and everything. Amad Diallo came into that match, and this guy was literally helping the control the goal, the match on the flank. See the goal he scored. And I was like, what is this? When the lineup came up, do you know that I never had the idea? I be no say um Amadi Diallo no even start that game until second half start 70 something minutes. I can't say they come put am. I was about to scream on top of my voice like, what do you mean? Say Amadi Diallo no start this game. I was like, what was this coach thinking? Wetin be there in mind? Maybe go make him go do this thing. We make him go start and we make him go bench Amadi Diallo. Then for second half we ain't gonna put Amadi Diallo. I was like, this was one of the things that used to cause most coaches their game, in the sense that you have your guy where we say that boy in the always turn up, and even though you didn't want to put him in the second half, in the first half, at least immediately the second half starts, if you even put himself to help you get a lifeline in the game. But surprisingly, the Norway side took advantage of the whole thing because Ivory Coast were not creative enough in that game.
But let's also think, what if at the end of the day now we they take this thing personal past the coaches? What if the coaches not even concerned in whether they win or they
actually
now,
true.
why is it that it's always these kind of big matches you go they see them you go they like see that they try to do experiment. You get some kind of experiment too you say you're not supposed to do. What has been working for you, just use it. If it backfires, let us be like, make we just take them that way.
But play your best players on the pitch.
Down for you to go and say I want to do something new, and that your something new come to make you lose. We know go for you.
That one are true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you subscribe on Unical Radio 103.5, and the match between England and DR Congo. Now still 1-0 in favor of DR Congo, and I be like this, I they don't go hydration break. And yes, so make we go our own break, go do 1 or 2 market when we come back. Yes, so we go talk about everything. Yes, and yes, a new boy in town in Stamford Bridge, Marco Pelestri is in Stamford Bridge and have already signed a 7-year contract to join the Stamford Bridge side. Yes, all this on what you go talk about. No go anywhere. We come back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we say, we could just go buy market like that. Now, once redemption come on the way for England like this, Harry Kane has equalized the match in the 74th minute for England like this. And yes, so small lifeline done there for the men them there. And it's 1-1, 74 minutes, England versus DR Congo. So, Catalyst, what are we seeing in this match like this?
I don't know why you can't call me, but then nice one there from England.
Yes, and assist from Godon.
Congratulations to them. Yes, coming from Godon.
Now we say they talk.
Now now that takes back. Now I just say it could just be now just one substitution and the game will change.
Yes.
And now the substitution came in and it was Godon.
Yes.
And who made the assist? It's still the same Godon.
Yes.
So this is still the same thing we are actually talking about. I right now I think.
His experience and tactics from Tuchel.
I think right now, I don't know. I think it's going to be a lot of pressure now.
Yes,
from both teams.
Yes, from both teams.
Let me not say only the Congo. It's going to be from both teams because right now, what England are looking for is a win.
Yes.
What the Congo now are looking for is just how to take this game to penalties.
Let's ourselves the truth. That's it.
They are looking for how to take this game.
Congo
to
is already substituting, and they won't beat war now.
They don't promote Sipenga and Mukwao.
I don't know, but I feel bad that this goal is coming in now.
By this time.
Like I said I would have been happy if that game ended that way 1-0. England should just go.
Before we even go, I was saying something that this thing should not be the story of Brazil and Japan. Japan scored, but Brazil won the game, and this is about to happen. But I pray that it doesn't happen because I just want to see like 3 African teams going to the round of 16. Just as Morocco has gone to the round of 16, I want to see both Egypt and Algeria going to the round of 16. And if the Congo can make it number 4 for us, because Ivory Coast don't go house, and it will be very, very disappointing that. It will be very, very disappointing that we'll have just one African team or just 2 African teams that will be going to the round of 16. And I just pray that it happens, that we have like 4 teams. We have Algeria. Algeria have not played yet. Egypt have not played yet. And
Senegal have not played yet.
Ghana have not played. Yeah.
Plenty have not played.
Thank you very much. Kevin.
Against Argentina.
Okay. I'm not talking anything.
You know, say once you watch this DR Congo England match, you go know.
You'll be skeptical about
exactly. You'll be skeptical.
Who knows what might happen? And right now, England are going on another attack, but DR Congo defense is actually doing something, and it looks like okay. They are going on a counter-attack, but Pickford is out there to take it out. And let's talk about the France national team a little bit.
For me, French national team, these guys, they like, that thing they call thunderbolt. Like, they are just on, they are on fire. France, they're on fire right now. And I've been saying it. I've been lamenting that if there's anything that wants to take France out,
yes,
they should better take them out now.
If not,
forget about this World Cup. France are going home with it. If you want to take France out, take them out now. Where is still there early? Yes. Maybe this round of 16 quarterfinals, because anything that will make France get to the semifinals,
yes,
it go be like stepping stone for them to just reach final. Anything we go do make France reach final, I believe say France go carry this World Cup go out. Except they are playing against Portugal. Except they are playing against Portugal.
I don't know why you still they talk about. I don't know why I talk about this Portugal.
I said that's
no.
See,
no.
Why I'm saying this? Why I said Portugal?
So are you trying to say that as it stands now on current form of both teams now, Portugal can win France?
Portugal might not be able to win France.
Even the question add you.
I dey try answer am. No be for that math. As it stands now, Portugal
can win France.
On paper,
no.
Everything it takes.
I'm not asking if Portugal can win France. I'm asking based on the current form of both teams.
Yes.
Can Portugal win France?
Yes.
They might not be able to win France.
They might not be able to win France. Let me tell you something.
Or like You know that kind of fight. Maybe say you go beat me, and no go hands no go touch you. Yes, they can win. They can win. They can win France. Come on, they can win France. Even when Portugal won France at the Euros 2020.
Leave Euros. Do you know why I said that?
It wasn't a perfect Portugal team. Portugal can win France.
Do you know why I said that?
They go feel win them, but no be like 3-0. It go fit be 2-1.
Do you know why I said? Do you know why I said that Portugal can?
Anything can
happen. You see, France right now, you get this football where they play. Most of them, at times, except depending on the team they meet. If you see this Sweden where they meet, if you check this Sweden where they meet, most of them played individual football against Senegal in the first half. Where Senegal hold those people, they were playing pure individual football until they came to second half and decided to play team football. So to me, Portugal might take advantage of that, and they know what it means for them to play France.
Now let me.
I know say Catalyst no go.
Let me show you something.
Okay.
France first game in this World Cup was actually against which team? That was against Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal.
Now, if you watch that game, you agree with me that Senegal by all means outclassed France in that game.
Yeah.
France were, however, able to, still scrape a win in that game.
Yes.
And they didn't just win with 1-0. They won with 3-1.
3-1.
So that is to say that these guys, the little
brutal
opportunity that they have, they grab it. And moving away from that, in their group,
yes,
they won like 100%.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now moving over to Portugal, they played 3 games. They won only one in their group. They drew 2. One was against this same DR Congo, and the second one was against Colombia. Now, against Colombia, it was actually one of the, a report has it that it was actually one of the game that lots of persons really wanted to watch. Now, it's not actually about that. But my point is that Portugal has not, before this game, before the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Myself also, I came with lots of anticipation or lots of confidence in Portugal.
Okay.
Because I look at Portugal currently, I feel that this is their golden generation. They have good guys, and when it comes to their midfield, I feel that they have the best midfield in this very World Cup currently. They have the best midfield for me. But coming into the game itself, these guys have not, they have not given me what I was expecting to see. So this is the main reason why I am judging them based on their current form.
Okay.
I'm not judging them based on their past performance or because based on the Euros that they played finals against France.
Okay.
That was a different Portugal. That was a Portugal team that was so much determined, like they were so much determined to win a game. This was a Portugal game that even when they were of advantage to France, but they still were able to pull a win. But look at the Portugal of now. They play like a team that really concern me. If I win, I win. If I know, we know wahala. That is how they play, and you cannot compare them with France. With France currently, this same Portugal, I'm telling you, this same Portugal now. If they meet France, look at France. Just look at their forward line. Olise, Mbappe and Dembele. Just look at these guys. Their front line now. If they hold Portugal now, they go sweat. And now I ask you a question now. Can Portugal do this running the way like that? Can they play intensity football like the way France are playing? It's going to be hard for them. I'm not saying that they are not good, but I think they need to up their game.
Exactly.
They need to up their game. Because if they play the way they are playing currently, I tell you, if they manage to reach final, I don't know who they go play for the final, but they go knock the waiting no go, which I know they will not even get. Judging, I'll still use the word judging on their current performance. Those guys don't go reach finals.
But what if we see Argentina, France in the final again?
Portugal, Argentina.
For me, I feel that yes, Argentina have the easy route of getting to the finals.
Of course,
they have the easy route of getting to the finals. And if Argentina get to the finals, I'll not be surprised. But now the question is, if they get to the finals, who are they going to face in the final? So I think that should be the question now. And if they get to the final, what if